I'm Taylor Kendrick, and I'm excited to be in the Instructional Design and Technology program here at Samford University. I want to tell you just a few things about myself. And the first thing you might want to know is that I really don't like doing video blogs. I'm very uncomfortable with it, which is unusual since I spent a majority of the last 25 years standing up in front of hundreds of people doing presentations and teaching or preaching. I don't have problems with that, but actually sitting in my living room or in my office here at my house looking at a camera just feels awkward. But that being said, let me tell you a little bit else about myself. I've been married for 22 years to my wife, Angela. We met at the University of Auburn. We have two children, Bethany and Jonathan, and we live here in Hoover, Alabama. Also, we were asked about our experience with online or blended classes, instructional design type stuff. I pretty much have had no experience with any of this except for our experience that we had this last fall, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But I immediately was seeing some of the drawbacks of doing online and blended education. But things like this, video blogs, doing the forums, I can see how that can help create the community, that give and take between the professor and the student. So I'm looking forward to learning more and more and trying to figure out best ways of making sure we stay connected as we go through this program, but also as we're creating our own instruction as well. I do have some experience with online learning from the stance that when I was going through Beeson Divinity School about 20 years ago, I actually consulted on creating the first distance learning classroom at Beeson. So I helped draw up the plans, created the designs, helped plan a budget, and actually did some help on the installation part as well. So there's a little bit there. Obviously, I've been doing teaching within the church setting for well over 25 years. And from 2010 until 2015, I actually homeschooled both of our children. My daughter, as I've shared with some of y'all before, is a liver transplant recipient. And for those 5 years, we had lots of health issues that required us to do homeschool. And so during that time, I was the principal, the teacher, the curriculum director, whatever else you can imagine. We bought curriculum, we created our own curriculum, and through that process, after coming out the other side, realizing that all along I've been being prepared for what we're studying to do right now. The blending of technology and education. My degree at Auburn was mass comm, and so I did a lot of video production, did PR work, a lot of writing, did actual television production type things, radio production. All these things I've enjoyed, but I especially enjoy seeing how technology can make education better. And so after Bethany was doing better, I had to figure out, okay, I've been out of the workforce for a number of years. What do I do now? Do I go back in ministry or do I look for something different? And seeing how much I had enjoyed educating the kids and also how much I still love technology, I came across this opportunity at Samford. I was really looking at doing a master's in secondary ed first. But when I came across the instructional design technology, I felt like it was a perfect fit for where I've been going for a long time. My career goals, starting from here forward, I hope to use, obviously, this degree to start a new career within the instructional design field. I would really like to land within the higher education realm, maybe even at Samford or maybe one of our local universities, UAB or Alabama, or and I would love, whether it's within the Samford setting or within private setting, of being able to use this experience within some of my other passions, which is obviously the church field, specifically within missions. I've done a lot of travel with missions and see a great need to help train indigenous pastors that don't have access to the educational systems that we have here in the States. And I think there's amazing opportunities for using instructional design and the technology to share with these pastors to help grow them in their ministries, their understanding of the Bible, and just in all kinds of different ways. I would love to create a network of pastors who are able to develop curriculum for these pastors in far off reaches places, and be able to help them with their ministries and grow them so we can share the burden that the body of Christ has throughout the entire world, not just here in the United States. So that's probably more than what we've been asked to share, but I'm very excited about this process, and looking forward to getting to know everybody a little bit better as we continue on and grow together. And I appreciate each one of you, and I look forward to learning from each one of you. Thank you.